The film opens in New York, where war is imminent. Eva watches from a window as a massive explosion devastates everything in front of her. Suddenly, someone grabs her hand and pulls her toward the basement. Outside, chaos reigns as people scramble for safety. The person with Eva drags her into a bunker, where a man quickly seals the entrance to protect them from radiation. The sounds of distant screams fill the air. This bunker belongs to Mikey, who had built it anticipating such a disaster. Mikey warns the 6 people inside that if anyone attempts to leave, they will be incinerated by the intense heat from the explosion outside. He also cautions that radiation could cripple or drive them mad. As Mikey speaks, another explosion shakes the bunker, collapsing the ceiling. The situation outside is worse than ever, and no one knows how long they will remain trapped. Wendy, one of the survivors, panics and insists on leaving, but Mikey threatens her. The others, unsure what to do, ask Mikey what their next steps are. Mikey insists they must follow his lead, citing his past experiences during the Nagasaki War. The group attempts to contact the outside world, but there is no signal on their phones. A Black American man with a radio phone tries to reach someone, but receives no response. Days pass, and tensions rise. Josh and Bobby grow restless and decide to break the door to escape, but Mikey stops them with threats of violence. Josh, frustrated with the food rations, throws his meal away, angering Mikey further. The group debates how long they can survive with dwindling resources. Suddenly, the sound of the door being broken is heard. 5 soldiers, wearing protective suits to shield them from radiation, burst in. They seize Wendy and inject something in her neck, then place her in a bag to carry her away. Wendy's mother fights to save her, but the soldiers overpower her and leave. The remaining soldiers intend to kill everyone in the bunker, but the group fights back and kills them. Wendy's mother, devastated, tries to open the door, but the others lock her in a room to prevent further exposure to radiation. After sealing the door, the group realizes the soldiers' bodies are still inside the bunker. Mikey concludes that the UAE has attacked the US, intending to wipe out its population. The Black American man attempts to reach survivors using his radio phone again, but Mikey warns him that using the radio could expose their location to the enemy. Eva checks on Wendy's grieving mother and offers her food and water. Meanwhile, the group discovers a protective suit from the soldiers and debates who should venture outside to find help. Eva volunteers, but faces opposition, as the others suspect she may escape with the suit. They ultimately decide to send Josh instead, reasoning that he would return for his injured friend. Outside, Josh enters a tunnel system and finds a laboratory where children, including Wendy, are being experimented on. Seeing Wendy among the unconscious children, Josh becomes emotional and attempts to rescue her, but the lab's inhabitants catch on and chase him. He returns to the bunker, breathless and emotional, telling the others that the outside world is a wasteland with tunnels where people are hiding from radiation and children being experimented on. As days pass, the group faces severe food shortages. Eva recalls a room in the bunker where Mikey keeps things locked away. The group storms Mikey's room, searching for food, but instead finds newspapers, a family photo, and war-related clippings. Mikey denies hiding food, but the others don't believe him. Tensions rise further, and Wendy's mother becomes close to Josh, seeking comfort after losing her daughter. Meanwhile, the group begins to grow increasingly desperate. One night, the Black American man, who had been a security officer, sneaks into Mikey's room with a gun, convinced there is food hidden behind a secret door. Mikey, however, disarms him and kills him in self-defense. Eva witnesses the killing and alerts the others, who now demand Mikey reveal the door's code. Under duress, Mikey complies, and they discover a supply of food hidden behind the door. The group now has enough provisions to survive for nearly a month. But just as one problem is solved, another arises. The radiation begins to affect the group's minds, filling them with aggression. They seize the supply room, and tensions escalate. Josh's brother, who had been shot earlier, is the only stable one, and he aids Eva in staying calm. Mikey, now tied to a chair, pleads for release. He offers them a gun from the supplies room to deal with Josh and the others. Eva reluctantly joins Mikey, and they plan to retrieve the weapon. Inside the supply room, Josh and his friends have descended into madness. They have killed Wendy's mother and are using her body. Eva, horrified, tries to stop them, but is attacked by Josh. As she struggles, Mikey's ally arrives with a gun. A chaotic confrontation ensues, leading to Josh's brother being accidentally killed by a stray bullet. In the ensuing panic, the gun is dropped, and Eva seizes it to protect herself. She kills one of Josh's friends in self-defense, but Josh, now consumed by grief and anger, kills Eva's other friend. In the final moments, Eva escapes through the sewer system, donning a protective suit as the bunker burns. Mikey, left behind, recalls his family in his last moments as fire consumes the bunker. Eva emerges into the devastated world outside, where smoke and pollution fill the sky. The city is destroyed, and she has no idea where to go next. The film ends, leaving the aftermath of the disaster in a haunting silence.